fantastic presentation tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to hear a drum roll, some fire emoji in the chat box, because we are going to introduce our Jade affiliate of this fantastic company, a gentleman with the history, with the testimonials, a gentleman that comes with sacrifices of being a part of a company that helps him and his family to become the better way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the gentleman, the big man in the business right now, Jade affiliate, Mark Thomas. Welcome to the call, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Javon, aka Blazer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that welcome, that warm welcome. I hope you're good and dry. We had a lot of rain today, but certainly it's gonna be raining blessings after this presentation, because certainly, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a wonderful night. Now, tonight we want to share with you this awesome, this amazing business that has changed our lives. Have changed my life, have changed Javon's life. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you have not gotten back to anybody who you want to share this meeting with, you need to get to them now and let them come on, because we're going to get into the meat of the matter tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Thomas. I'm a Jade affiliate with Vida Divina. Life, is there a better way? That's the question. And I'm here to tell you that yes, there is a better way. Vida Divina says, live healthy, live wealthy, and live free. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have residual bills, you have bills every month, you have recurring bills, every month you have to pay them, why not have a residual income? It's as simple as that. We have bills every month. You need to have a residual income, different from your job and your salary that you receive. You need to own your own business. You need to boss up, as we would say in Boss Lee, and own your own business. Now, without further ado, let me get into this presentation and tell you a little bit about this business. I'm going to begin by telling you a little bit about the products that we have here at Vida Divina, and then I'm going to tell you about how you can earn from this business, which is life-changing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about our founder, Mr. Armand Puyol. Mr. Armand Puyol is a documented 8-figure network marketer, an industry icon, and he regularly speaks at the Association of Network Marketing Professional Events and GoPro events. Now, he has consulted and helped to launch over 20 network marketing companies, and is known throughout the industry as the MLM guru. This man is absolutely amazing, and he has a huge heart. If you meet this man in person, your life will never be the same. And he is our founder and CEO. Now, we have Vida Divina has offices all over the world, but our head office, our headquarters is found in Ontario, California. And we have well over 50 countries that we ship to, and our manufacturing warehouse, other processing centers are right there in California. That's Ontario, California. That's in the USA. So, Vida Divina has offices all over the world. We have offices in Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Ghana, Mexico, Panama, Peru, and we are expanding right across the world. Now, Vida Divina is involved with these multi-billion-dollar industries. You're talking about the gourmet coffee and tea industry, the home-based business, the skincare and beauty business, the health and wellness business, and also the weight loss business. And these businesses, ladies and gentlemen, or these industries are billion-dollar industries. As a matter of fact, the global coffee industry, over 2.25 billion cups of coffee is consumed on a daily basis. And guess what? Vida Divina has a share in that industry as well. Now, the foundation of Vida Divina. With every good thing, it has to have a good foundation. And our founder, Armand Payot, has a long-standing history with the overall health benefits of three powerful ancient mushrooms. They are the reishi, the chaga, and the cordyceps mushrooms. And I will tell you a little bit more about these powerful mushrooms because they form the basis or the nucleus of the products that we produce here at Vida Divina. Now, let me tell you a little bit about one of the mushrooms, which is the benefits of the Ganoderma. The Ganoderma, and the scientific name is the Ganoderma lucidium. This herb or this mushroom, it defends against tumor growth and cancers, improves liver function and detoxification, promotes heart health, and balances blood pressure, helps balance hormones and fight diabetes. It fights allergies and asthma and reduces the risk for infection and viruses. Now, the next mushroom I want to tell you about is the chaga. Whoa, this is absolutely one of the most popular ones because of the benefits. Now, the benefits of chaga include it lowers blood pressure, fights inflammation, it's a nutrient-dense superfood, it prevents and fights cancers, strengthens the immune system, is anti-aging, it improves cholesterol and lower blood sugar. Now, and finally, the third mushroom I want to tell you about, and remember, keep in mind, these form the basis or the nucleus of our products. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the benefits of the cordyceps. The cordyceps helps to manage type 2 diabetes, and that is one of the biggest lifestyle diseases that exists here in Jamaica and across the world. So it helps to manage type 2 diabetes. It has anti-aging properties. It improves heart health. It supports respiratory health, and it increases oxygen uptake. Now that I've told you about those three powerful mushrooms that I said formulate our products, let me tell you a little bit about our flagship product, which is the Tedavina Detox Tea. This is absolutely the #1 detox tea in the world. And as I said to you, the basis, the Ganoderma, the chaga, the cordyceps, but it also has some other ingredients which are beneficial to our body, such as the holy thistle, the blessed thistle, the marshmallow, the papaya, the myrrh, etc. It is packed with ingredients that is geared towards helping your body. So the Tedavina Detox Tea, it is formulated to naturally cleanse and detox the body. You know, old people say it wash you out. Yes, the detox tea of the Tedavina Detox Tea, it will wash you out, so to speak. But guess what? It is formulated to cleanse and detoxify your body. And we will get into that a bit more. But let's look at some of the benefits and some of the results. Now, I am a beneficiary of this wonderful Tedavina Detox Tea. That's me right there. And on the left, my before picture, I was big and bulky, and I was breathing heavily when I seek to go up steps. You know, I was just out of shape. But look at my after picture after Tedavina Detox Tea. Even my skin is glowing. I'm looking slimmer, trimmer, and more shredded simply because of the Tedavina Detox Tea. We also have our good friend Michelle. This is her results. Look at her before pic and look at her after pic. Her before pic looks as if she was pregnant. But because of the Tedavina Detox Tea, look at her, belly in, butt out. That's what I always tell ladies about the Tedavina Detox Tea. They are worried about losing their butt, but no, it's belly in, butt out with the Tedavina Detox Tea. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a wide range of supplements that complements our detox tea. We have the youth, the atom, the brain, the Venus, the chaga, the cheat, the time, the cordy, the sleep and lose, the life, the ignite, the ouch, and the Mars. And remember, I told you about the chaga, the cordy, and also the chaga, the cordy, and I told you about those two products already. So I'm going to share with you some of the other capsules or supplements and what it is that they do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a little bit about these two star products, these two capsules that we have. These are two of our best-selling supplements, and it's simply because they are absolutely saving relationships. They're saving marriages. They're saving relationships that have been on the rocks for years, simply because, ladies and gentlemen, the Mars capsule is absolutely changing the lives of men. It supports prostate health, it increases libido, and it lengthens and hardens, and it allows the man to take back his place in the bedroom. The lion is roaring again. So guess what? The men are just calling for the Mars because it's absolutely amazing. But guess what? If the man takes the Mars, the woman has got to take the Venus, because she has to counter the energy and the power that he will be coming with. So here we have the Venus capsules for the females. It's an extreme G-spot stimulator, mood enhancer, menopausal support, and menstrual cycle support. So the Venus capsule is absolutely amazing. So it's going to be a showdown in the bedroom, because the man is aiming to reclaim his dominance, and the woman, of course, is trying to make sure that she can manage herself and, of course, restore relationships and build back the friendship and the love. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have our weight control line of supplements. You're talking about the ACG, the Life, the Atom, the Cheat, the Ignite, and the Sleep and Lose, and the CX90. Now, these capsules, they are formulated to work along with the detox tea to help persons as it relates to weight control, losing weight, etc. And they also have several other benefits. It's not just about weight loss with our products. They come with several other benefits. Now, let's look, for example, at the Atom. The Atom is one of the supplements that we regularly team with the detox tea. Now, the Atom is a proprietary blend designed to help you reach your healthy weight, tone up, and energize your life. And it supports up to 8 hours of natural sustainable energy. So for those of you who even work long hours, or you're going to the gym, the Atom is awesome to take, because it is going to give you that energy that you need to get up and go. It promotes healthy metabolism while suppressing your appetite, and is formulated with a proprietary thermogenic fat burner. So it helps you to burn fat faster. So when you take this in combination with the tea, for those of you who are trying to lose weight, the weight is going to be melting off you with the addition of this Atom capsule. And of course, it supports healthy weight control, and is infused with 100% certified organic reishi. And of course, I told you about these mushrooms before. Now, we also have the ACG, which allows you to lose up to 1 to 2 pounds per day. It activates the natural ACG hormone in your body. So your stored fat will help your daily calories intake. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely powerful. It supports the natural fat burning process. So you have different types of supplements for different purposes when you couple it with the tea. We also have our lean shake. We have the vanilla, we have the strawberry, we have the chocolate. We have a wide range of flavors for the lean shake. So for those of you who are looking for that good protein, you're looking to bulk up, or you're looking just to maintain that healthy weight, the lean shake is very good. So when you pour it in whatever shake that you're making, it gives it a great taste. It's absolutely amazing. I use the lean shake at times for my meal replacement. And ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely great. I've tried all the flavors, I think, by now, and all of them are absolutely amazing. And they are packed with all the nutrient probiotics that you need in a meal replacement. We also have our full line of Vida Divina. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was not a big coffee drinker before Vida Divina. But since Vida Divina, I've come to appreciate coffee in a different way. This coffee is Arabica coffee. And guess what? It is low on caffeine or non-existent. Ladies and gentlemen, this hands down is some of the best coffee that you'll come across and tea in the marketplace. Now, we have the scalp latte, we have the green tea, the black tea, we have the hazelnut latte, we have the chocolate, the mocha, the cappuccino, the latte, the Tonkat Ali, the scalp, and the scalp black. These are absolutely amazing. But trust me, there's one coffee in the mix that just stands out differently, and it's the Tonkat Ali coffee. This coffee is a performance enhancing coffee for both male and female. If you're hitting the gym or if you're working out extracurricular activities, this coffee does it for you. The men, we don't have hand to sell this coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, every affiliate on this call, fire up the chat if you know the power of the Tonkat Ali. Fire up the chat, drop a 7 for the Tonkat Ali coffee, because it is a hot seller. I've tried the Tonkat Ali coffee, and trust me, when I drink the Tonkat Ali, I go. I have the power to perform just like never before, like I was 21. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tonkat Ali is amazing. The females tell you that it gives them the energy and the vitality that they need. You have to try the Tonkat Ali coffee. We also have our full line of Vida Essentials. We have our Vida Divina Reishi soap. We have the foundation. We have the liquid gold. We have the lipstick. And we also have the Reishi toothpaste. So we have our essentials as it relates to products. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Vida Divina is a #1 direct selling compensation plan for 2020. And ladies and gentlemen, we are shooting again for it for 2023. But those are some of our accolades. We have had 7 affiliates elected to the GoPro Millionaire Hall of Fame in 2019. And Vida Divina is classified as a AAA rated company. So we have the accolades behind our name. We are solid, we are strong, and we are expanding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how do you earn? Let's get down to the earnings. Now, Vida Divina, you can earn in 12 different ways. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. If you should join this company, you are going to earn. We have 12 different ways that you can earn. Pick whichever one and pick and stick to it. If you've ever earned a cent from Vida Divina, or if you've ever earned any commission from Vida Divina, fire up the chat. If at the 15th of this month you got an email to say that you have been paid from Vida Divina, fire up the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, when the 15th of the month comes around, it is one of my favorite times, because guess what? I know that I'm expecting an email to say that you've been paid. And I'm not talking about Jamaican, I'm talking about in US dollars. Now, let me break down our compensation plan for you as simple as possible. Now, what we have is the 50-50-50 plan. We have the retail profit, the fast track bonus, and the check match. Let me explain this a little bit more for you. Now, as it relates to retail, you have 2 aspects. You have the product side and you also have the website. Now, for the website, let's say you are motivated and you have 500 customers hitting up your website, right? Now, you have the potential to earn up to $20 for each purchase from your website. Now, let's say 500 persons hit your website and you made a commission of $20 from all of them. Now, that's US $10,000. And you have persons, ladies and gentlemen, who have the creativity, who have the know-how, and they are just getting the hits on their website, and persons are just purchasing and they're just earning from their website. Just like that. And Vida never misses a payday. Now, let's talk about the next aspect of our compensation plan, which is the fast track bonus. And this, of course, is paid on a weekly basis. Now, you would have been able to get sales from your website. You're also getting the product products at a reduced cost. So you're also retailing the product and earning. Now, Vida Divina says to you, for every person that you refer to this business, we will pay you 50% of the sign-up cost. Let me say that again. For every person that you refer to the Vida Divina business, Vida Divina pays you 50% of the sign-up cost. And as you climb in rank in the business, you can earn up to 70% of the sign-up bonus. Now, let me break that down for you. If somebody signs up for the basic pack, you have the potential to earn $60 for every person that signs up in the business. So we're talking about earning. You're earning from your website. You're earning from your retail sales of the product. And now you're earning by referring persons to the business and earning a minimum of $60 per person. Now let's get to the meat of the matter and the best part of our compensation plan. It is called the check match bonus, and this is paid monthly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you would have earned from your website. You have earning from the retailing of the products. You're earning from referring persons to the business. Vida Divina says, ladies and gentlemen, if you bring, let's say, 10 persons in the business and those persons are earning, Vida Divina says, once you are at the rank of silver, you will earn 50% of what those persons earn. So, for example, let's say you signed Mark Thomas or Javon Hibbert in the business, and Javon is earning $2,000 per month. Vida Divina says, simply because you refer Javon to the business and you're at the rank of silver, we will pay you $1,000, which is 50% of what Javon earned. Now, bear in mind, you continue to earn what you earn. So Vida pays you what you have earned for the month for your own efforts, but it also gives you 50% of what Javon earned for the month, simply because you brought him in the business. And ladies and gentlemen, it does not affect Javon's $2,000. Javon receives his $2,000. Ladies and gentlemen, Vida Divina is absolutely awesome. Now, we also have our Mercedes-Benz bonus, and of course, it's paid on a monthly basis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at that red Mercedes. For those of you who like the finer things in life, Vida Divina has a Mercedes-Benz bonus. So as you climb in rank, you're able to access this Mercedes-Benz bonus, which is paid on a monthly basis. So Vida Divina, once you qualify, they'll say to you, go down to Stewart's or whoever sells as the Benz dealership in Jamaica, and they'll say, select your Benz, or if you're in the US, whichever Caribbean country that you are, they'll say, select the Benz of your choice, but make sure it's the Vida Divina red color, and you'll be driving in style simply because of your Mercedes-Benz bonus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, commissions are paid weekly and monthly. You see that beautiful car there? Trust me, there's nothing like it when you pull up to the gas station, the supermarket, or you travel overseas. Ladies and gentlemen, you can earn this card simply by earning commission from Vida Divina. Vida Divina never misses a payday. They pay commissions weekly and monthly. Now, how do you start? For Vida Divina, the packages start at $135 basic pack, business builder pack $340, retailer pack $680, and if you're going really big, you have the retailer pack pro at $1,360. Now let me give you a breakdown of if you should start at the business builder pack of $340, that's 48 sachets of the detox tea. Let's do the math. Now, you would have gotten the 48 sachets of teas when you sign up at the business builder pack. Now it's $20. I think now 25, but it's 20. Let's work with 20 for now, right? And that's US $960. So you sell all the 48 detox tea. That's $960. You came in at the business builder pack at $340. You made $960. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, your profit is? Your profit is $620. US dollars. That's Vida Divina giving you back most of the profit. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to buy back a 48 pack of tea easily and pocket your profit. So, ladies and gentlemen, what more do you want? Vida Divina is giving you the best value. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've told you about the business. I've told you about the compensation plan. It is decision time. Someone invited you here because they care about you. Now, what will your choice be? Will you become a member of this amazing business and join our team, or will you try our products? What I want you to do after the meeting is over is get back to the person. Think about it for a few seconds. We're going to actually hear from some persons at this point who have actually benefit from a business, whether it is financially or it has helped them health-wise. Javon, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mark Thomas. That was a fresh presentation. I can tell you, if I've never in this business, listen to me, man, I would say, Mark, sign me up again there. As me tell you, rank up, bank up. This is an amazing presentation you have done, sir. And I thank you so much for taking your time out to do this for these amazing people that is on this call tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to hear what we have to tell you tonight. We have a testimonial that is coming from 3 persons. We don't want to have you long, and we are going to go straight at it right now. So the first person is Natalia Campbell Bloomfield. She's here. Miss Bloomfield.
I'm not seeing Natalia, Javon.
Bailey. Bailey's here. Miss Bailey is here.
I'm not seeing Miss Bailey. Let's go to Shariah.
Shariah.
I've asked her to unmute.
Okay, she's here. Yay.
Hi, good night.
Welcome.
Hi. So, I'm Shariah. I'm from Trinidad. I'm 20 years old now. And I've been selling Vida products for a couple of months now. So far, business is going well for me. I'm a full-time college student, and Vida has given me financial freedom. I may probably just it, or probably more than I would with a full-time job. It gives me the opportunity to, focus on school while making enough money to stay afloat in this economy. The products are really great. I've tried some myself because, you have to try what you're selling. And, I would recommend that persons do join the business at 20. I don't think working a 9 to 5 would have given me the financial freedom that I have now. And I'm really grateful to have that at, just 20 years old. I'm looking forward to growing in the Vida business, and I would recommend that you sign up.
Thank you. That was amazing. Pleasure. Thank you so much for sharing your testimony, and continue doing what you're doing, because we are going to see you on the big stage soon enough. Mark Thomas, I think we have one more person. Let me just say David. David, you're on the call. Let me see if David is on the call. I don't think, but he's not here tonight. We have Rogers. If Rogers is here, Rogers can give you a testimony. Mr. Rogers, are you here, sir?
Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
I'm always elated. I'm always excited. I'm driving around. I'm looking for some customers right now. But I'm excited. And, having met you, sir, the Devon, a.k.a. Blazer, and Jade Affiliate, Mark Thomas, I will never forget coming to Jamaica. But moving forward, Vida Divina has done